put these back, swap the turn order, and roll the dice again. So we now only have two rounds between Emperor visits. That's a lot of 2s, a lot of 3s, and not much else. But the dummy player's going first. He is going to take customer number 3. And action number 3. Okay. And now it comes to me. So I have this room prepared. And it would cost me money to get cake at the moment, because I would have to use the 6 action to put somebody in there. I can get a lot of wine and coffee though. And I would get to prepare a room if I did. So, at the risk of spending too much money, let's pay a money and take this. Take this yellow customer. Yes. Let's move everybody down one. And then for the action, let's take the number 2 action, which lets me grab 5 cubes. So let's grab 3 of these and 2 coffee for later. I can prepare a room, so I'm going to pay 1 and prepare another yellow room. And he can go straight in there, so I can prepare another room for the cost on the floor. So I think I will prepare another yellow, but for free this time because it's on the bottom. And I get to take a staff card into my hand from the deck. So another one. This guy, permanent power. Every time I complete a blue customer, I can move up on the Emperor track. And we can fill up one of these rooms now. Okay, that was my action. And I get another one straight away. So I have a lot of coffee and wine. So we could grab that blue customer, but we don't have anywhere to put her, really. We need money. But we also don't have access to white cubes, really. I think perhaps I will leave grabbing a customer for now. Although this yellow customer would be nice. Let's leave it for now. Let's see what happens. But what should I do as my action? I think I am going to pay a money and take the number 6 action. I think so. Because that way, we would just hire a customer though. We could take the 4 action and move up 1 on the Emperor track and get 4 points. So I'm aware of my money running out down here. It would be nice to get him out and get some more staff cards out, but I don't have much money. So let's take that money back and let's take the Emperor action. I'm not taking a customer. I'm just going to go up 1 on the Emperor track. And I get 4 points for taking the 4 action. So that can't be a bad thing. And then the dummy player, we only care about what customer he's taking. 4, that's nice, because now that yellow customer is free that I wanted. Although she does want cake. And what action did he take? He loves the wine and coffee. Just loves it. And that is round 4 already. So round 5, and the Emperor is ready to return at the end of this round. 3s, 2s. Let's see. And roll these. Wow. That is something. So in a world where I really need cake, we get 6 dice on the 2s. Wow. But I'm of course not thinking about passing. I can just pass and hope that some ones come up instead. But let's see. We swap over, so I am first again. I'm going to grab this yellow customer. And what action shall I take? I need to pass at some point. I may just pass both actions, but I want this customer. But do I want that many cubes? What would I do with them all? I think we can use them, and they're worth points. It's a ton of points if you don't use those cubes at the end of the game. So let's do this. So I can take 7 cubes. So that's 4 reds and 3 black. So let's put 2 of the reds on here. I get to prepare a room, and I'm going to prepare another yellow room for 1 money. And that was my first action. So let's see what he does. He takes the 4th customer card. That's annoying because he wanted a lot of coffee and I have a lot of coffee to give. And the action, he's going to take number 4. No, he isn't. If I can't take it, he can't. And there we go. 3rd, he is going to take customer number 6, which means he doesn't take one. And he's going to take the 2 action, which is no problem because there are a lot of 2s to go around. And now, as the last person to go, I need to decide if I want a customer. And I think so. This guy is free and he wants a lot of strudel though, but that's what I'm hoping to get from passing. Well, I passed, so I should take the customer after I passed, because you put the dice on the bin there and then re-roll. I want 1s or 6s. At least something came out. So what do I want to do? The Emperor is coming and I'm about to get punished. I'd forgotten all about that. So if we get... We need 1s really, so that we can, if we get this person out, we can move 3 on the Emperor track. And then we'd be at 7 and we wouldn't be rewarded or punished. If we could get that guest in a room. So it would be brilliant to get both guests in a room, because then we'd get a huge bonus to the Emperor score. And I don't want to get punished because he's going to take away all the cubes. And I've got an excess of cubes. I probably shouldn't have taken that 2 action. So I can put this guy out, that he would cost 4 to get out though, and then I wouldn't have the money to avoid the punishment. There are 2 4s there. So the 2 4s would still stop me getting punished and just wouldn't get me rewarded. So I think as much as I want some cake and strudel, I should take the 4 action. I'm going to do that. And let's move up 2 on here. I get 4 points for taking the action. And that is the end of the round. So the Emperor visits. I get 4 points for my position on the track. He moves me back 5. And I am neither punished or rewarded. Round 6. So we swap the turn order again. And let's try and roll some 1s. There's 1. Unfortunately, I'm not first. There's only 1. And there is a 1 in 6 chance that the dummy player will get there first. But there's 6s. See, I could get more with the 6s, but I get that lovely bonus if I use 1s and 2s. The 1s are the only ones that have come out. So, which guest will he take? He'll take guest number 4, who wanted a lot of strudel. And he's going to take action number 4. Brilliant. So, my turn. I can't take a guest because my cafe is full, and I'm definitely going to take the number 1 action, which has power 2. So I can take 1 of each, and it's not worth boosting because it would just get me But if I took more... Yes, I am going to boost it. I'm going to pay 1 to boost it and get another strudel. So now we can put the cubes where they need to be. And let's pay 1 to move some cubes from the restaurant. And then I get to prepare a room for its normal cost. I only have 2 money though. Let's prepare a free one at the bottom, because we do want to finish groups as well. And now this guy is satisfied. I get 5 points. He's going to move to a yellow room, and he is going to earn me a white cube, which I will put straight on this customer, and I can hire someone for 2 less than on their card. But, oh dear, perhaps that was a bad way around to do things. The only guy I can afford is this guy. Oh well, that'll be good whenever I do blue customers. And he is in his room. I have also finished this guy, and he is going to get me 3 points. He is going to move into this red room and finish this group off. And so I can grab 3 money because that is filled. And I get to hire someone for a 3 discount, which is nicer. And let's grab this guy. I'll have to pay 1 to put him in the hotel, well, to hire him, because I get a 3 discount. But he's going to give me 3 points for every occupied red room. And at the moment, that's already 9 points. So that's quite nice. Okay, that was a huge turn. And I'm third as well. So, let's see who I can get. This lady just lets me get more guests. I haven't got a blue room though. He would be nice. I wouldn't get to put him anywhere. But I think he'd be quite nice. I like the look of him. Let's... Or should we just pass? No. Maybe. It's always a thought of, I think I should pass always in this game. Let's pay 1 and take the 6 action. And let's grab some more strudel and cake. Put the cake on him and put the strudel on her. So she is finished. I get 4 points. And I can take a guest card for free and move up 3 on the Emperor track. Okay, which guest would I like? There's a lot of green guests that can go anywhere. I do like blue guests because I can keep moving on the Emperor track. 10 points for this guy, and I have got a lot of coffee already. Wow, I think I hadn't even spotted that guy. Let's take him. Okay, and I think that is all of my actions. Yep. So what's the dummy player going to do? We just need to know what customer card he takes. He takes that one. And what would he have done? He would have hired more staff. Okay then, so that's the end of round 6. Round 7, the final round. So, I'm first again. And the Emperor is on his way, ready to take 8 points away from me if I can't make him happy. Okay, that's a lot of 3. Oh, really? Wow. It is very hard to get food this year of Grand Austria Hotel. I could prepare a lot of rooms. I don't really have the money to do that though. So I am first. So what would I like to do? I can grab some customers, but they all need strudel. I could hire this guy. He would let me prepare a room on the for free. Oh, I should. She moved into this room. That was the whole point of doing her. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 10 spaces on here, which moves me up to 14, which is go to 13 and earn a point. I knew there was a reason behind all of that. So I don't have to worry about Emperor points very much. Although taking the 4 action would earn me 7 points right now. It might be worth doing. I could put this guy out. He gets 5 points for every column that I have occupied in my hotel. But, see, I think maybe the best thing to do is the 4s and then hope to pass and get some 1s later. Let's do that. Let's do the 4 action. But let's think about it. Let's think, because I do not want these guys in the hotel because that is minus points. I think maybe pass both actions. I'm going to pass this action anyway. So he's going to come in, he's going to grab customer 6, he doesn't take one. He's going to grab action 5. Going to grab customer 5. So, oh, that's a staff card. Customer card. There we go. And he's going to take action 6. Nope, he's not. Nope, you can't take action 6. He's going to take 2 action 5s. I'm going to pass again. So, it comes to me. There is a 1. So my first action, do I want a guest? And the answer to that is there a guest I can easily put out? These guests aren't worth points, and I would have to prepare rooms for these guests. I already need to prepare a room for this blue guest if I want him to go out. So I haven't the money, really. If I can get this guy into a red room, he would get me 1 money. That isn't that helpful. But I do need to do that. Okay. I think we should not get any more customers because we're not going to have the rooms for them. Let's take the 1. So I can do 1 of each, a cake and a strudel. And let's put them... Let's put them this way. We need to spend 1 to take things out of the cafe. And I get to prepare a room. So I'm going to prepare this blue room here for 2. So I have no money, but I do get a point for preparing that room. And I get to take him off here. He gets 10 points. And earns me a money. And there we go. So I need a cake, really. It's going to earn me 10 points because it's avoiding 5 negative points for having him left in the cafe and 5 points for putting him in there. And he gives me a staff card that isn't helpful, but he gives me some Emperor movement. So let's pass again. Okay, there's a 1. And that's all I need. I only need 1. So I can boost that. So I get 1 of each again. Let's put the cake straight onto him. Do I want a customer? I could take a customer. Let's take this customer. Yep, he went into that blue room. Let's take this customer because he's free. And we can pay 1 to move things onto him. We get to prepare a room for taking that 1 action. So let's prepare this red room for free. And let's move them in. So we have... Oh, we aren't going to get to use his special ability, but still. It's still a customer in the hotel. So he is going in there. He's going to get 5 points. On 69 now. Draw a staff card, although we can't put it out. It's that's copy another endgame ability, which would be copy another player's, but in the solo game it's just copy your own. And 2 movement on here, which means just 2 more points. And this, that he goes into there, which gets me a money. And now, he would let me flip a prepared room to occupied, but I don't have any more. and he's going to get me an extra movement on the Emperor track. That's another point. But then he is going to let me flip that over and get a money. And now I have completed 4 red rooms now. I've just done 5, in fact. So I can place one of my discs on here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. That's 6 areas completed, so I can claim that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 rooms. Wow. Just in the nick of time with my last action, I managed to claim the politics cards. Oh, I didn't see that happening. And the Emperor's last visit. He gives me 9 points for my position on the track. So that's 81. 6. It's strange having a score track going up to 75. Okay. And he moves me back 7. And he is still impressed with me, so he gives me 8 more points. So, the end of the game, I can add the politics cards, so that's 45. So that's 59. And then a point for each money, so that's 2, and each cube, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 66. And endgame staff cards. 3 points for every red occupied room. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So I have scored 156. And I have no idea whether that's good or not. Try out this solo variant for yourself if you have Grand Austria Hotel and let me know. Although you can tweak it, I've tweaked it in other ways. You can have a grid of customers out that get separated each time you take ones from certain rows. You don't have to have the dummy player randomly taking things. You can have him, if he's first, he takes the highest. If he's second, he takes the lowest dice. But I like the randomness of him taking something. But there's tons of options in that thread on Board Game Geek, and I encourage you to go and check it out and get to play this lovely game solo. So I hope you enjoyed that. Bye everyone.